Hey y'all, it's Ty. I been slacking on updating my YouTube channel with some of Ty Speaks because recently I just moved. I'll turn the camera around if I can, if it'll let me. Will it let me? It won't. It's taking pictures right now currently. All right, so this is what I'll do. I'll turn it around just a little bit. Got this nice new house. Me and the bro we live together now, so it's a lot of unfinished work. And on top of that, I'm working 3 jobs right now. So I'm a full-time guy. Working. I'll share a little bit of my lifestyle. So I work at the Olive Garden. I work there. It's been working there for a year. Got a little pin right here that little recommendation letting you know that I've been there a year. Um, so yeah, it's been a good place. I've been able to find myself, find my gift, find my skill. Working there, so many amazing people. I meet people every day. People come travel to Portland, and I get to serve them and hear where they're from, who they are. Even had a guy from Egypt. He came in and he's just like, "Gosh, you're the best server I've ever had." And I've been to a lot of places here in America, and nothing tops you. And not to brag, and say I'm just the best out there. Or I'm something special. I just know my gift, and it's a gift to be able to serve people and really give a damn about people. I honestly really care about people. If I, that's why I'm in the people business. That's why I blog. That's why I record videos because I care about the next human being out there. I care that the next soul, the next person, the next mind, the next heart is in the right place and that it's going the right place and that we're creating a world of love, joy, and peace, and not creating a world of hate, crime, and drugs, and poor choices. You know, so, with that being said, I guess the thing that's on my mind to talk about today is moving forward. Recently, my blog that blogged on Monday, today's Friday, so Monday I made a blog post on Instagram. You can find me there, Monday Motivation Blog. Type in Monday Motivation Blog. Ty Bentley will pop up. You'll see me. Follow. It'll be awesome. I need more followers, guys, so please tune in and follow me. And read some of that stuff that I post. It'll bless you. But recently I made a post, and it's titled "Always Forward, Never Backwards." Always forward, never backwards. On Sunday, me and the brother we went to church, and I go to a Christian church called Highland Christian Center, and it's senior pastor. I think his name is Wilburn something. Pretty much his name is Pastor Hardy. That's all you need to know. His name is Pastor Hardy. He's one of the most amazing people I've ever met in my life. I've been to a lot of churches in Portland, and the last church I went to, I'm not going to say any names, but the speaker, the man there, he was like, "Oh, you've seen a lot of stuff, and this is the best place." But one thing I've learned in my life as a 21-year-old young man is you don't let someone make the choice for you which is good for you and what's not. I have done that many, many times, and it has took me down some roads and some platforms that I can't go back on. But the experience is always what's rewarding is when you can have good experience from going down a pathway that didn't work out for you. It opens the door to the next pathway that potentially can. So learn from your experiences and be the judge of your experiences. Be the judge of the train that you ride to your destination. Don't allow someone to pick your route, you know what I'm saying? Choose your route. And that's one thing that, always forward and never backwards. That's something that really stood out to me when I was in church. Pastor Hardy said this is going to be the theme of 2018 is always forward, never backwards. And one of the biggest things I've done is move. I've moved a lot. I'll share a little bit of my story because it's a blessing. Since I was 16 years old, I have moved on like more than more than 10 of my fingers. This will probably be the 13th time that I've moved. I've been to 6 high schools, praise God, I graduated from the 6-1 POIC, which is also listed as Rosemary Anderson High School. And it's an alternative high school, and I'm proud to say that I went there and I got my diploma. And there's others that are there and that are working hard to do the same thing. And it's not easy, it's really not easy. Public high school is not easy. Me, I've lived in Vegas, so I went to 2 high schools out there, within the year of living there, and then came back my junior year in 2014, and I went to Gresham High School out in Gresham, Oregon, and it was a good high school. I got a lot of great experience, a lot of diversity there. I was a pretty popular kid, but in the end course, it didn't work for me, and I ended up dropping out, and went down some roads that led me to some dark places. But one thing I realized was that where I was heading wasn't my dream, it wasn't my goal, and it wasn't my destination. And so at some point that light turned on, and I was like, all right, I need to switch it up. And thank God I did, and I went back to school and I got my diploma, and it happened to be from alternative school and one of the best schools that ever worked for me. And so I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the opportunity and the platform to be where I am now. It set me up for success, and it still is setting me up for success, because that's job number 2. I work at the school as a TA with a program called TIE Oregon. What are the odds? Teaching independent entrepreneurs. And in TIE Oregon, they've also created a program titled TIE as well, and it's teaching young entrepreneurs, TYE. And so I work with the TYE program in the high school setting. And in the high school setting, I work as a TA for POIC, helping teach the program. And what we teach is business and entrepreneurship. And it's a blessing and a dream come true for me. For various reasons. When I was in high school, one of my questions was, as a senior in high school, is why isn't that we don't learn business in high school settings? Why isn't that we don't learn things that inspire students to career paths, things like cooking, culinary arts. Me, I'm big on culinary arts. I love to cook. I love to put my hands to work on that field. I'm not a construction type of guy. I support those that do it, but me, I like to, excuse me, I had a glass of wine, so I like to use my hands for creative, fancy, fine dining type of things. That's why I like to work in the fine dining experience restaurant as a server, because it makes me feel comfortable there. It makes me feel like I'm in a place where I can progress and, create some success in my life, and for my future. One of my goals is to be a restaurant owner, a fine dining restaurant owner with a live jazz band that plays every night. I don't know when that'll happen, but it'll happen. And that's something that's always been a dream of mine, and I'm not going to stop until it comes true. So stay tuned. It might take a few years, but stay tuned. But, working with, the school at TIE Oregon, it's really opened that door for me to learn business and entrepreneurship on a whole nother level, and there's an amazing woman that I work with named Paige Hendricks Buckner, and she's an entrepreneur, and she owns her own business, and just learning from her and watching her, hand in hand, day after day, just the ideas and the mindset that she has towards entrepreneurship and business and creating that thing, that finding that passion and taking the next necessary steps to give birth to that. It's motivating, it's very, very motivating, especially for me, because I'm a motivational writer. And now I'm creating a platform for me to be a motivational speaker. And so a lot of that inspiration, that motivation, it comes from other motivating and inspirational people that shine that light, and they share that with me, and I'm sharing it with you. So, I mean, that's the road we live in. It's a round circle world. It's a round circle, universe. And so everything that goes around comes around, and what you want is really spinning around in front of you. You just have to really look, and you'll see, And I also, made a post on my blog, I think I titled it Focus. It might have been something else. I'm not 100% sure, because it's super late. It's like midnight, and I'm just trying to reach my goal and just record a video before I let another day goes by and I don't do it. But focusing on like what it is that you really want and what it is that you really have that drive for it really will open doors for you that you do not have room to receive. Like, I'm serious. I believe this with all of my heart. I have seen miracles happen in my face overnight, day after day. Get phone calls, get emails, get text messages of things that I've hoped for, things that I've prayed for, things that I've wished for, things I've never even said out of my mouth, but have been manifested in front of me and in front of my life, you know, day after day through various things. So I really do believe, you know, in the universe and the power that it has, you know, and that's just the way God created it. You know, not a lot of people believe in God, but I do. I believe in God. I believe in the Creator. I believe in Jesus, and I know that, you know, there's a purpose for every single human being walking this planet, whether you're a drug addict or whether you're in the presidential elite. It doesn't matter who you are, what you are. There's a purpose behind your name, and it's the ones that tap into that. It's the ones that search for that find it. And so for me, I found mine, you know, and I'm blessed to say that. And my motivation and my prayer and my hope in life is that you find yours, because I'm nothing if you're not something also. So that's how I see it. That's what I think. Back to the main topic of the video, always forward, never backwards. You know, it's January 12th, you know, as we continue with this new year, as we continue with this life, as we continue with our goals, our dreams, our passions, our hopes, our endeavors, continue to have that forward mindset, continue to have that forward mentality that everything ahead of me is towards my destiny. Everything ahead of me is towards my future. Everything ahead of me is towards the next thing that's going to push me to the next position, that's going to take me to the next level, that's going to take me to the next goal, the next avenue, the next journey, you know, that's going to place me in the place that destiny is for me in my pathway. And it's in your pathway. And it's in my pathway. You know, I'm living my dream right now and right this second. You know, to sit here and record this video is a miracle, because truth be told, I don't mind sharing my story. I was this close to being homeless, and now I'm in a 4-bedroom lovely home in Portland, Oregon, in the city that I was born in, and that's a blessing. You know, and there's others that are out there sleeping in tents. You know, it's freezing, you know, don't have warm heat, don't have a car, don't have half the things that I have. I'm blessed, you know, and it's the things, the little things that we forget often. It's the little things that we're not thankful for enough, that we often lose, and we often have reality checks to remind us that we have those things. And I don't want anyone to have to go down in order to go up. But I do understand that sometimes in life, you gotta go down in order to go up. So if you're watching this video and you feel like your life is in that motion where you're going down, you know, you gotta remember, sometimes it takes going to the bottom to see the top. There's nothing wrong with hitting the floor in order to see the top, because when you get up and you're heading towards the top, you'll know exactly how to get there. You'll know exactly which step to take, because you knew exactly which steps took you to make you fall down. So now that you see the top, you know exactly which steps to take you to the top, to take you to the next level of your path, your destiny, your goal, and your vision. So be blessed, everyone. I love you. This is Ty Bentley, recording Ty Speaks. Tune in to Monday Motivation Blog each Monday, where I'm going to blog. Positivity goes a long way, I always say, and I just want to shine the light. And if you help me, I'll shine the light with you. Good night. See you. Let's get it.